Anyway, shall we start as we are continuing?
Make a start. Yeah, make a start. Dave can not directly involved at this moment.
So, in that case, I think it's a case of proceeding from where we were.
Yeah,
yes, indeed. So let's produce the turn order chart. Make sure it's up to date. Dumpty. So we've got the Bakemono on there. We've got Ashigaru stage 1 and stage 2. Asakura, Shoku, Kosa, Kyūryū, and Kinzo. Matsuō Bashō himself.
Pretty sure everybody's initiative's on, like.
Yeah, I think everybody's initiative's on. I thought we might be having Tomoe turning up.
No, not tonight.
Not tonight, obviously.
Working.
Ah, of course. Right. Okay, in that case. So your plan, sorry, the plan you've concocted with Matsuō Bashō is that the Ashigaru will charge up and work on from there. Sorry, can you actually see that part? Well, can you see that part of the cave?
Yeah, hang on, I'll zoom out a bit.
I can see I can see through the entrance. And
if we change
you mean the bit with all the scribbles on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this bit.
SSAA, yes.
SSSAAW, can see that.
Yep. So basically the spearmen will charge forward to there, followed up by the archers, and that you will kind of then follow up behind and kind of go right. Go east, young man, and deal with whatever might be hiding around the corner, because you know there's some hiding there. Okie doke. Right, so, hang on, where's my... So, the Bushi have a BMA of 5, so they will be running forward and stopping out of range. Do we stop on that line, boss, or do we keep going till we meet somebody?
I wouldn't go too far past that line.
Okie doke. So, in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1, that's 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they actually get there. And then the archers follow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can't get any further because effectively 3 points have been used up by the first 3. So that one will get to there, and that one will get to there because of the narrow entrance. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically you would be moving at a -6. So the first one going would be could be Asakura or could be Kinzo, your choice.
Asakura and Kinzo are towards the back, so Kyūryū needs to go first.
In that case, Kyūryū, what's your BMA?
The best, 8.
Okay, so in theory you could run 16, but you got to deduct 6 for the ones who squeezed through the cave entrance before you. So therefore you can run 10. 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can pass through 6. Yep. You can go through that line.
7, 8.
Okay, and that's where you're going to have to stop because
I'm
you can
engaged.
now see the enemy and you can't become engaged. You're in practice engaged, but you didn't know that until you moved there.
Yeah, I can still.
So that's where you have to stop.
I can still use remaining moves to turn.
Yes,
can't
you
I?
can use your remaining to turn facing. Yes, so you're now facing that way. Fine.
That way. Yeah.
Okay. Next person will be deducting 7 from their move. So who's that? Kosa? What's your BMA?
I'm at 7. I'm only going to move.
So you can move 7.
Going to move to there. But so I can see a bit more of what's going on first.
You can't go there because that's in the rock.
That's a wall. Aye.
It wasn't when I moved it. My thing is, my roll 20 is running so slow.
Okay, fine.
I've
So there.
That's it. That'll do.
Okay.
Yeah. Souped
Fine.
again. Why it keeps moving? I just want to see a bit more of what's inside the cave.
Fair enough. And
Why is there a guy stood next to me? My map is an archer right next to me.
Yeah, I see him.
Do you want of ours?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. He should be outside. He's outside the cave. That's where he dropped his bow. When the game started, he was there.
Right. I'm going to say.
What the hell's he moving? And anyway, he was out here. He's got to run in and pick up his bow, which is currently kind of sat there at the moment. Sorry, up here somewhere, I think.
Right.
His bow is in the hex where I put him.
Yes. But he was waiting for the kind of armed fighters to go in, and he's going to run in the back and get his bow then. So, anybody else rushing in? Apart from Matsuō Bashō? Or fine.
No, I'm going to wait for the samurai to move.
Right. He can 6 because he's -8. So that gets him to there. Righty-ho. And I think that's it, unless other people wish to move up. He will follow up. Actually, he can't go more than that because by the time the crowd's gone through, he's only got 2 spare. He will move up. So basically, people are just moving up to follow the charge. Okie doke. So, situation as at the end of the turn. You'll have to yell out what you can see next time, Kyūryū, because at the present moment, Kosa can actually see something that.
You can see a horde of them straight up in front of us, effectively.
Yep.
I don't know, 10, 12 hexes away. There's a dozen of them, probably. Like that.
Up here.
Yep. Straight,
Ooh, I
no,
don't
straight
quite see
north
that.
from where you are. Further than that.
Oh, here. Oh, further, like here.
North from where you are.
Yeah,
Go straight north through the spearman up there.
Up here.
Evening, Mr. D.
Evening, all.
Not even Dave.
Good evening. The charge has started. So, over to the next round. So, let's start at the next round. Matsuō Bashō will step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And give orders to his men to proceed forward to that line. See, so then we have what does Shoku wish to do?
He was the priest, right?
Yeah, outside for the nice
Shoku will move up to the entrance and observe. Sorry, he will stand on that side and politely gesture to Kinzo to step through. Okie doke. Asakura.
We'll wait to see what Kosa's doing, given potentially I'd move through where he's standing, so I'll just see what he's doing.
Okie doke. The Bakemono show. Aha. One second. Okay, I'm going to just have to reload my screen because an awful lot of nameplates aren't showing on mine,
Okay.
and they should be. So 1 second while I just reload my screen. Roll20 want to let me try using their voice interface, see how it is.
No, thank
We have
you.
enough problems with
With Discord, yeah.
with this anyway, so no way.
No.
That's better. Nameplates have come back.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Why on earth they disappear? I don't know. So the evil pesky goblins are going 1, 2, 1, 2,
Ooh.
1, 2, 1, 2. And this one's just going to step round and block you. Kyūryū.
Block me, you mean get battered by me?
Well, you can call it that if you wish. Okay, so
He's about to get pumped.
2 on Kyūryū. A 13 and a 13 are both misses.
Haha! Get it round you, you Bakemono scum.
2 on the spearman. Sorry, 2 on the first spearman. A hit and a hit.
Ooh.
Well, it's in the back.
Mm.
And 2 on the second spearman. A hit and possibly not a hit. Let me just check that one.
With a +10.
No, not a hit. So, SO2 takes a D6 and a D8. 3 and a 3. So Spearman 2 takes 6. Down to that. And Spearman 3 just takes a D6. 1 sleep point. This is not good. Spearman 3. Righty-ho. Right, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hexes. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 rock being hurled at Spearman number 3. Right out. All of which clatter into oblivion. And 3 rocks being hurled at Spearman number 2. Oh, rats. 1 hits and 1 fumble.
Brilliant roast tonight, Dave.
I'm complaining to the
Brilliant
dice.
roast tonight, Dave.
This is not how it's supposed to go.
Superb rolling, Dave. Keep up the good work.
And I have a fumble to roll. A 16 for a fumble in missile combat. What does the table say? This with a thrown weapon. Weapon thrown wildly. All characters in area are possible targets.
That's a lot of targets.
Oh, flipping heck. Okay, so when he throws it wildly, how bad is it? So let's roll percentile dice for how bad it is. High is really bad.
Pretty bad.
Mediocre. Okay, so it's 50-50. He got knocked into his area. No. If it's... Okay, so therefore, there's a possibility there's 4 samurai and there are 4 bakemono it could hit. So odd, it's a samurai. Even, it's a bakemono. It's a samurai. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A rock is hurled wildly and in Matsuō Bashō's direction.
Ooh.
And bounces off his armor. What a bunch of total incompetence. I'm ashamed to call them my monsters.
I don't know, Dave. The one that hit did maximum damage. You should
Yeah.
be happy with that.
Sorry, which one that did maximum damage?
Well, you rolled a 6 on a d6. I assume one of them hit.
No. The 6 on the d6 was to decide whether or not, who it was actually going for. 1, 2 was Samurai 1. 2, 3, 4 was Samurai 3.
Fair enough.
5, 6 was Matsuō Bashō. So far, my hit points this round, the damage rolled this round has been pitiful. A 3 on a d6, a 3 on a d8, a 1 on a d6,
Hey.
followed by a 1 on a d4.
Brilliant work. Proud of you.
So the Ashigaru will follow their orders and step forward to here.
Good boys.
Hang on a second. That's not an Ashigaru, that's a bit of script. Let me get rid of the script.
Moving letters around instead of people.
Yes. It's not even as if it's a cleric. You know, let us pray.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know, bad. There we go. Oh, there's still that dratted arrow to go, so let's get rid of the arrow. There we go. So, the Ashigaru stepped forward, and 1, 2, 3. The archers will step forward as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep this Ashigaru.
Support on the right arrives soon.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry, I am missing 2 samurai.
It's 2 swordsmen outside still.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, so they are kind of lined up here after this archer who goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and gets ready to pick his bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's moved the light source forward as well,
yeah,
which
it's
really
showing
helps.
me more map. Nice.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. And okay, so the Ashigaru aren't actually hitting anybody this round because they've been moving. So it's next is Kinzo.
Kinzo.
Hang on a second. My apologies. That didn't happen
Oh.
because these Ashigaru can't move more than 1 hex
Because they're engaged.
because they are engaged. So those two effectively move forward to there. Okay, so that's how things are.
Okay.
So Kinzo, you're in the wall.
Walk through walls, he's alright.
I'm going to walk to there.
Fair enough. You can actually make out what's going on to a limited extent.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head in disgust.
In what? Are the poor tactics of the Bakemono?
The samurais, man, they're going to get slaughtered from behind by the Bakemono.
No, that's what we're for.
Anyway, they're samurai and Ashigaru, so who cares?
So, Kyūryū.
Gonna attack this one in front of me twice with a Yawara. Oh, do you know what I haven't opened yet? The Bushido game sheet. Give me just a second. Anyway, I'll roll my dice first. That'll be a hit on the primary. D6
Yes,
plus
indeed.
4, I believe, is my damage on the Yawara. 7 damage, Mr. Bakemono.
It is in your general direction. Okie doke. Kosa.
Right, I'm moving up and to sit down between Matsuō and Kyūryū.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I feel even
Okey
stronger
doke.
with Kosa beside me.
Why does it
1,
keep
2,
moving me?
3, 4. I haven't moved you.
No, it's just I moved a hex and it just bounced me back a hex for some reason. Never mind, it'll do.
As far as I can see, you are between Matsuō and Kyūryū.
Yeah.
Yes, I
so-
think it was just pushing me into a hex rather than it'll do.
Yeah,
That's
you
near enough.
landed halfway between hexes.
Okay. What's your BMA?
7.
You moved 4, so you don't get a strike this round.
Okay.
Okay. Matsuō Bashō on his secondary.
Hang on, Dave. Asakura will move up because he had his 11 delayed till I knew what Kosa was doing. So I moved up into
Okay.
that space alongside
Fair
Kinzo.
enough. Okay. He will strike at the Bakemono beside him.
Dave, are we going to assume that Harumi stays outside?
For the time being, yes.
Yeah, it'd be
Okay, that's
stupid to
fine.
get.
Otherwise,
you'll just get in the way, won't
she
you?
will stay with the priest, and she will attempt to light a light on her hand, so that there is still light at the entrance. She successfully casts light.
So there's
A
light
little
at the end
flame
of the
appears
tunnel.
on her hand. Oh dear, oh dear.
I know.
Now that the summer are out of the way, the peasants will carefully move back down the side of the hill, away from the entrance. Okay. And they will start looking as though they're looking for twigs to make a fire or something.
Busy.
So Matsuō Bashō will attempt to smite the guy beside him, and fail.
Oh.
The Ashigaru Dee-dum.
Are you sure that was a fail on his primary? He's bound to have a pretty high.
No, this
Skill.
is his secondary.
Oh, is it? Yeah, never mind. Ignore
His
me.
primary is on a 12,
Yeah,
his
ignore
secondary is
me.
on a 6. Rightio. Da-da-da-dum. I think they get horrendous minuses. Yes, -10. There's no point in them trying to do a strike behind them on those two because their minuses are so bad.
They'd be best moving forward. I think we should move forward for
On
a
a
wider.
secondary?
Oh, they
On a
can't.
secondary?
Yeah. I'm just thinking in general. Instead of lining up here, we should be
Shoku,
lining up here,
Rumi.
so we can line up half a dozen guys instead of 4.
Yeah, we could do with pushing them back, couldn't we, on our side?
Yeah.
Harumi, Kinzo, Asakura, Kyūryū secondary.
Excuse me. Attacking again.
Go for it.
That's not going to be a hit on the secondary.
Nope. And Kosa.
I shall pick the one next to Matsuō.
Let's go. Oh, unlucky,
No,
mate.
missed.
2 19s
So
in a row.
near, but yet so far. Okie doke. Matsuō Bashō will step to here and strike at that one.
Let's go.
Man, cut them off so they can't get behind your Ashigaru.
So
Now that might be hitting us by now. Yeah, I think we should be getting the Ashigaru and Samurai to line up here so we get 6, 7, 8
that is
guys.
a successful smite.
Pardon? You and Bashō need to seal off this entrance so they can't get behind the Ashigaru.
Well, Matsuō
Yeah.
could only move 1 hex
Yeah,
this
no,
time
that's it.
because he
If
was
he moves-
engaged.
I'll ask
Yeah.
him to move one next time, then we can.
Yeah,
Yep.
And Kosa's
And
going to
he's
move in
striking
and
for
we'll
that
cut that
one.
off.
I can shuffle along and we can cut them off.
Yeah, we'll cut that off.
So hang on a second.
You never know, we might get round the back of them if we can actually wipe out those ones and get up that end of the tunnel. We might get round the back of those other ones. You never know with the tunnel.
Yeah,
works.
let's get these 6 dealt with first.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, planning ahead, planning ahead.
10 points on BO3. Not bad for a beginning. We then have Shoku, who will observe Asakura.
Not a lot of room at the moment to move forwards.
You can step through
Support-
Kyūryū or Kosa.
Support the spearman.
Yeah,
Shakira.
you could step through me and Kosa. I'm still in ideal range with a Bakemono. You're not putting me off if you do. So's Kosa.
Yeah, but all I'm going to do is step into where all the rest of them are. I can't get any further round, can I?
Still though, we need another man on that right hand
Should be able
side.
to.
As many
Should
as
be
we
able to
can
get
get
up
on
that
that
left-hand
right hand side.
So we're going to be pushing them back. So
Yeah.
we should better get
Well,
straight up.
You could step to. Hang on a second. Let me change
To
my
that one,
colour because it
aye.
doesn't show up. You could actually step to there, because as you're passing through Kosa,
Yeah.
you can then step to there, and until you get there, I wouldn't count you as engaged.
Not engaged until I get there. Okay.
Yeah, because the other one's engaged
You
with
wait for it.
me.
You could hold it until I've moved.
I don't mind
Hold back.
stepping to there is fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
get in there,
It's
get in
more a
there.
case of
Yeah,
where I was
yeah.
going to get engaged.
We're going to sweep across this right hand side. The more manpower we've got
Okay.
there, the better.
So you
Okay.
moved 4, yes?
Or yeah,
What's your BMA?
I'm just checking because it's not my usual. BMA's 5, so
Right, so that's effectively your full move.
it's a full move. Yeah.
Okie doke. The Bakemono show. Okay. They can actually move because they can move 1. So he's going to go there, and he's going to go there,
Oh,
and
That's what we
he's
want.
going to go there, and he's going to go there,
that's what we
and
want,
they are
boys.
going to stab those spearmen in the back again.
Yes, we can get in and round them now.
2d20. So the 4 is a hit. The 16. Let me check. 6. Oh, fuck. Christ's sake. That's 1 hit, doing 3 lethal. On Spearman 2. And on the other Spearman. Why me, Lord? Why me? So 3. No. And no. So both of them miss. Right now. And these two are going to stay and fight Kyūryū.
Good.
So 2 smites on Kyūryū.
Don't want them all
An
running away
11,
from
a
me.
10. Nope, both miss. And then out of the darkness. So that's 4 on SO. Sorry, 3 on SO3 and 4 on SO2. So 3 on SO3.
So stones out the darkness. Oof, there's a 1.
That's a potential 1. Let me just double check that. So 2 to 14. So yeah, okay. In that case, that is a critical with a thrown weapon. But the other 2 don't hit. So the critical with a thrown weapon, a D10. I'm probably going to get something like a special effect, and then I'm going to get normal damage.
1.
Oh no. Double damage with a D4.
Ha. Ha.
I do not believe it. 2 points of damage.
Fantastic rolling tonight, Dave.
The Kami is not smiling on these critters. Obviously, they are doomed. And 4 rocks thrown at the other one.
Oh.
Oh, this is beyond a joke. Okay, critical. An 8 is a special effect. And the special effect, come on, 20, please. A 13, which is target stunned and must make a health saving throw to avoid being knocked unconscious. Ooh, so what's his health saving throw? His health saving throw is that. So let us roll a d20. Easily. But he is stunned. So that's his actions for this round and next round out. So he's stunned. And the damage done.
Yeah, he takes some damage as well, Dave.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. That was the wrong one. Stunned the wrong one. Let me take that off there and put it on there. Now, watch me roll a 1 on a d4 again. What did I tell you?
Yeah.
The
You said
Kami
it, you
has
see.
obviously blessed
Stop
you.
predicting the dice, Dave, okay? Unless
Can
he
you
made
put
it
the lottery numbers for us? Tell us what the lottery is going to be this week, Dave.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh dear. I'm afraid Kamis don't bless lotteries. Pachinko maybe, but not lotteries. Okie doke. Unfortunately, I think that is all the Bakemono shows
You've got the wildly thrown 20 to
Oh,
work
sorry,
out. Yeah.
sorry, the D20. Yep, that
Yeah.
was a fumble. Let me roll that. So the fumble, sorry, I rolled 2 D20s there. So the first one is a 12. So what did I roll on a 12? Thrown weapon is weapon lost and unrecoverable. A rock bounces off the ceiling and disappears somewhere into a hole. Okay. And over to the Ashigaru.
I can only move one because they're engaged. Well, some of them.
Who move there, and this guy
He can
moves
move.
to here.
But these other guys can move.
And that guy moves forward to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy moves to there.
Move further forward, boys.
This guy has picked up his bow. So he's now got his bow again. And these two are sorry, so that Ashigaru has only moved 1 and therefore can smite a goblin.
Yeah.
Smitey. And what did I roll 2 D20 for? Just ignore the second one. The first one is an 8. He's got 3 distractions, 1 restriction. Will saving throw. Ooh. So unfortunately he made his will saving throw by 0. So -4, and that's armor class at 5. That is a successful strike. Doing fair enough. At least I'm rolling badly for your guys, for the Ashigaru as well.
Let's call it 1 all night, Dave.
Oh dear. And the 2 bowmen, what can they see? Control L. Yes, they can just make out the guys in the darkness, so they're going to let go with their DaiQ. So DaiQ is point blank up to 10 and short 11 to 60. Let's see how far away they are.
That 10 hexes, you mean?
Ooh, they're all point blank.
Yes.
Okie doke. So we have 2 DaiQ going off. Hang on a second, let's just get rid of the measure. 2d20. A 13 and a 7. Right, so. So they're firing to just the limit of their sight. Oh, it's engaged in combat, so -2 for that. Not moving, not running. Righty-ho. Okay. So the 7's a definite hit. The 13 is a miss. So 2, 4. So number 3. Get. So they are using Willow Leaf because they're not sure what they're up against, so they're just going to stick with standard. And so that is 46. Sorry, is it 46? No, it's 3d6. My apologies. So that's the first 3. So that's
13.
4, 8, 13.
If he's got
number-
21 strength, Dave, then it'll be 3d6. If he's got 20, it'll only be 2d6, mate.
No, he's got 21 strength.
So he's pulling a man rating 3 then.
So it is 4d6 then, because he's point blank. So that is 17 points on number 11,
Nice shooting.
which is still there, but looking rather shaken. One shot from them does 17 points of damage. 7 shots from, one shot from 2 archers does 17 points of damage. 7 shots from the Bakemono does about 2. Can you spell out plus? Kinzo!
I'm going to observe the situation this round.
Fair enough. Possibly the Samurai's plan wasn't quite as bad as it seemed. Kyūryū.
Yes. Sorry, I could hear you. I was just in the other room. I am going to be fighting the same guy.
Okie doke.
That'll be a hit on the primary.
Hang on a second. Right, fine. That is a hit on a primary?
So I've got distraction with Kosa. Do I need to deal with that?
The guy you're fighting is armor class 3, and you got 1 distraction, 1 restriction. So you'd be -5 off your BCS. I think you got better than 14 on your BCS.
Oh yes.
I thought so.
Yeah. Let me just double check it for you. Tell me was
I know you got better than 14.
19.
Exactly.
Yes, so that'll stay D6 plus 4 damage. Get 8 damage round you, mate.
Flat.
Nice.
So that was number 1. I better keep track of who's got this.
I'm keeping track.
Yes, but it doesn't matter if you keep track. It's what I record that counts.
It's who's
Okay.
alive and who's dead at the end that counts.
Well, you've defeated him. You may magnanimously spare his life.
Hi, right. I'll trample over him to get to the one in front of him.
Kosa. You're not
Okay.
engaged at the moment.
I'm going to move forward to there. Roll 20 actually moves. Come on.
So if
Yeah,
you move
beautiful
there,
stuff.
you are engaged again. Because you're moving into spear range. He's got a short spear. So you would have to you have to stop there because you're engaged, unless you're charging. Okay, so you can either move 1 and strike, or charge and then get your attack on 2.
He can't charge, Dave. He's not got enough room.
Sorry, he can charge, but he won't get a charge bonus because he's not moved more than 3 hectares or more.
Kosa should step forward and kick the guy because he's
Yes,
got
exactly.
longer range.
I'll move forward 1
Go
X.
for it.
I'm going to kick the one on my left. I assume he's facing away from me.
Unfortunately, yes.
I'll kick him in the back.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. That's a bit of a pain.
Definitely.
He's inside facing, so you're +5. Oh, hang on a second. Are you going for this guy? Oh no,
The
you'd
one
still
on
be
my left.
side
No,
facing.
no,
on
no. The
him.
one with the spear. Behind the one
yeah,
you flashed.
you're going in his side facing.
Okay, well, still hit him anyway. It's not a problem.
What a
So-
surprise!
Oh, no, sorry, it's not. Ignore that. Take 8. Sorry, no. 4. 4 damage. Ignore the dice. It's 4 dice. 4 damage.
4 damage because you're not using your wara.
Not original area, yes, so it's 4 damage.
Fair enough. He's still there. Might look a bit pissed off, but he's still there.
Surprise, surprise.
Over to Matsuō Bashō. He will step. No. Will he step? No. He will change facing to there so he can observe what's going on there and smite the guy on his left again. Oh, sorry, he can't change facing because it's a secondary. My apologies. Hang on a second. I can't actually reach the facing thing. There we go. So he will strike on his secondary and go 8. So that is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a saving throw. No. Not sufficient, I'm afraid. So, Ashigaru. This guy will attempt to strike again. Ooh, nice one. That is a hit on a secondary.
Very nicely done.
Hang on a second. Let me just double check. He's 1, 2, 3 and a restriction. Let's check. No. So that's -4, minus his armor. So that's BO2. So he is. Yes, that is definitely a critical. So D10. I believe that is double damage plus special effect. So 2 points. Said he gets a decent special effect.
That's one of the
4
Ashigaru that's
points.
done that, eh?
4 points and knocked back 1 yard and dazed. So basically he knocks him back to there, who knocks that back. So basically, since dazed just means he loses his next available action phase, which will be
Yes.
next round. So I'll put a stun marker on him. And he took 4 points of damage.
I think he's going to take a battering.
Oh yes. These Ashigaru were, quite useful, even on their secondaries. Okay, Shoku, Harumi, Kinzo observes with interest. Asakura. I think you can reach him with a kick.
Yes, though isn't this the same phase I moved?
True. Yes, you used your full moves, so you
Yeah.
can't actually do anything. Kyūryū. You can't move, but you could lash out with a kick at the spearman.
Yeah, I can't even move forward 1, can I?
No.
No, I'm gonna try and attack at this guy.
Go for it.
Yeah, nice roll here. 7. It's 19, my BMA. My BMA, sorry, my B, whatever you call it. BCS.
Okay, so that's 17, which halved would be 8, plus your level is 10. You are minus 1 restriction minus 1 distraction, which would be 8, and he's armor class. That you miss, unless you can make a will saving throw and get rid of the distraction.
Yeah, I think you'll find I can, sir.
Precision strike. You narrowly squeeze your boot through and clobber him.
A sandal.
Okay, your sandal.
Sandal slap in the face. What's the damage unarmed? 1d6.
It's 1d6 plus your plus your
my
level.
so 4 damage, mate.
Okey-doke. On number 5. So far.
Nice productive round for me, like.
Yeah. And Kosa. Oh, look,
I'm going to kick
he
the
looks
one who's dazed.
passive.
Kick
You have
the
a
one who's
choice of
dazed
hitting him in the. You have a choice of hitting him in the front or hitting him in the rear. You are just on the in the flank. You are just on the cusp.
I'm going to kick
So
him
you'll
in
probably
the rear.
use your right foot and hit him in the flank.
Yes.
So +5 because he's you're hitting from the flank. Plus another 5 because he's passive.
Yeah, we'll hit him and then on that. Just give him a
Okay.
+10. We'll definitely hit him. So now 1d6. Oh, sorry, a d16.
That's a
D6.
16.
Plus
Plus 2.
Yes, that'll do.
You just
Still
asked roll
not-
20 to do a sum for you there.
I know. Come on,
Decent.
that's better. Take 6. Take 6, you scumbag.
He wobbles, but he's still there. Not that it'll
Yeah.
help him. He doesn't get an action next round.
No, because I'm going to batter him again.
Ching ching. Matsuō Bashō. See, he is currently not engaged. So therefore, he will move to here and strike that one.
Back on primary is nice.
No problem.
Decent.
8 points of damage on that one. And then Shoku Asakura.
Well, I shall whack is actually the one right in front of me.
I'm going to say, leave him to me. But never mind.
I'm just stepping forward to take down whoever's in front, so.
You could step to there and take out him, or from where you are, you can take out him. Your choice.
Well, the one in front of me's not going to interfere with anybody else, is it? Whereas if I step across, I'm striking across those Ashigaru and Samurai. And I'm not getting in the way of a Samurai, thank you.
You don't, so it
That
looks
seems
like
like
you're going
a bad
for
idea.
the stunned one. Okie doke.
Well,
Wallop.
yep.
An 11, I believe, is a hit.
I would think so. With it's just, I've got a 16
passive.
plus, yeah, plus other bits, and that's. Oh, what are we on now? Do I have a strength bonus? I do. I have a +1, so it's going to be d6 plus 2 then, I believe.
Y plus 2.
My level? No, I'm not. I'm not the Badoka, am I?
You're not a Badoka.
D6 plus 1.
Correct.
That's habit for you. 3 lethal.
3. Oh, you adjusted that exactly, precisely, perfectly. Flat.
I'm just hitting out rather than anything else.
Fair enough.
Okay.
2 down. And over to the Bakemono show. Righty-ho. Things is not looking great. Well, they don't really have much option. All they can do is fight. So 1 spear on Kyūryū, 1 spear on Asakura, and 2 on Matsuō Bashō. Okay, so Kyūryū missed. Kosa. It's got a faint possible. What's your armor class at the moment, Kosa?
3.
Yes. Yes, Duchess. Hang on a second. 1, 2. A spear narrowly scrapes past you.
The gentleman in front of me, I assume.
Yes, his elbow got nudged by the one next to him. And the 2 on Matsuō. Ooh! Come on. Critical. Let's see whether this poor, measly Bakemono show can take out a samurai. D10. An 8, I think, is a special effect.
Special effect, yep.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Now's when I need to roll a 20. Ooh!
That's a bit nasty.
Target
stuck him
eye
in
is struck.
Stuck him in the eye.
Yeah. Okie doke. So D6, 1, 2, 3, it's left. 4, 5, 6, it's right.
This is serious.
Right,
It's right eye. Okay.
With a spear.
So he's got him in the
Reduced
right
by
eye.
half.
A character whose eye has been hit will have his deafness reduced by 50%. Ouch.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So his eye is disabled.
Sorry, was that a spear he got hit with? So that eye's permanently disabled, isn't it?
This is lucky.
Okay, so
He takes
critical
critical damage, Dave.
2d10 critical damage.
Plus the
Oh dear.
what a lucky bastard.
Oh yes, plus a d6 normal damage. This is just... The Kami is smiling upon you.
I'm not sure the samurai thinks that way.
I can't believe he's lost an eye and only took 4 damage total.
Yeah, the spear's just sliced his eye open, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was the claw.
Its precision took his eyeball out with no other damage. It's like poked the eyeball and just plucked it out delicately.
Righty-ho. Deafness halved. That's not going to do him too much good.
You'll have to recalculate his BAP and that.
Guess who's losing his job in the morning?
Let's see what that would do. So if that drops to that, so that means he's going on a 6 and a 3.
Yes, halving his action.
Oh dear. This is not good for him.
That's a serious nerfing you take from that. A spear in the eye, to be fair,
Right.
it's going to be...
Is there anything else on that? So basically, he needs a health saving throw when the critical damage is healed.
Let's just save his set.
Yeah, to save his sight.
And let's just get this correct. This was
Oh,
on
dear,
Matsuō
oh,
Bushido,
dear.
wasn't it?
That's a Matsuō Bashō, yes.
Yeah,
You
I was gonna have
can't
to-
entirely ignore these Bakemono show.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I just had this inkling that I knew I was going to have to go and save him.
Think of the honour when we do.
And he's he's lost his eyes. He's going to be extremely vulnerable.
He's
Oh,
got blood
yeah.
streaming down his right side of his face. Okie doke. That means the only Bakemono I've got left are the ones out in the darkness. Who can't really throw rocks at the bowmen because there's spearmen in the way, and the bowmen are just going between the gaps. Fine. They can see one of these spearmen is actually staggering, so they're all going to throw their rocks at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 70, 20.
Watch him roll 5 crits now, the scoundrel.
Okie doke. So that is 1, 2 definite hits. The third one be 11. 15. Yep. 3, 4, 5 hits. So 5d4. That's more like
Ouch.
it. Okie doke. Not enough to knock him down, unfortunately. Okay, over to the Ashigaru. Right. So this guy loses his stun symbol. And Matsuō Bashō was going to be shouting orders this round. Sorry, no, he used his attack this round. He's going to shout them next round. He's probably going to foam at the mouth and kill this guy. Those don't have any orders. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and move to there. And we have 2 Daikyu firing. 15 and 11. The 15 is a miss, but the 11 is a hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, odd it was the same guy as before. Yes. So he's going for the same guys he hit before, doing 46. 12 points on that one, who goes splat.
Nice shooting. A lot of damage those bows,
Right.
eh? Do a lot of damage the bows.
Oh, they do.
Well, that's
Which
that
is why
range,
you're not-
isn't it?
Yeah,
Point
at
blank
this sort
range,
of
yeah.
range, with a Daikyu, a hand Q would only be doing half as much damage at that range, from memory.
The hand Q's the short bow, the die Q's the long bow.
Correct. So that guy is going to step forward to there and attempt to strike the Bakemono who's attacked his lord. And hits him. Oh, I haven't rolled a 1. And slaughters him.
That's for the A team, not the bad guys. So.
Right. Okie doke, so that's got rid of him. which improves odds slightly in the corner. Yep. And over to Kinzo.
I shall walk forward 4.
Okie doke. Move your token. Kyūryū.
I will. Now, I can only move one because I'm engaged, right?
Yeah.
I still get both attacks though, eh?
Yep.
Now,
You
I'm
stepping forward?
want a treacherous ground, I realise.
Yes.
But I'm going to be making an attack anyway.
You want the extra 2 points of damage, don't you? Not on net roll, you're
Not
not.
with that roll. Say that my BMA, my BCS, or whatever it is 19. So what's the... What's the minus?
You're a -1 for being
one?
on treacherous ground, -1 restriction for the wall next to you, so you're -2 for that to begin with.
Yeah.
Kosa! Unfortunately, your Budo was stolen.
I know, I'm not happy about it. Let's not do it again, otherwise I'll
Oh, goodness
be
me.
tempted to floor him. Right,
I do seem to remember stepping in front of somebody previously and while
Handing
you were
over
being
their
dragged off
body
the
and
floor.
protecting
Saving their
them,
lives,
yes.
yeah.
that
Yeah.
wasn't Asakura, that was Yanagi, not Asakura.
Okay. Oh, well, fair enough. Asakura, yeah. That's fair. Fair point.
Okay.
Right, we're going to walk forward and splatter him.
I think
Okay.
Asakura still has an aversion to samurai, though, and upsetting them.
So,
Very wise.
Sunshine, take 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Ouch.
Nice.
So far undamaged. Matsuō Bashō should be going on 6, but he's not. He's going on 3. And that... that Ashigaru is going to smite the spearman and miss. And the others can't do anything at the moment. Shoku, Harumi, Kinzo, Asakura.
Yeah. Well, if I step one forward, I can strike that spear one, can't I?
Correct.
Fortunately, it's a secondary, so you can't move.
That's a point. You
Oh,
can't
it is
move.
secondary.
Yes.
No mistake. Yeah.
Kyūryū secondary.
Yep.
20.
Same. I'm not gonna roll that 20. Shut up, you. Oh no! No way! What have you done to me, Dave?
I better stop saying that, hadn't I?
You just made me fumble. I blame you.
Okie doke. So that's all right. Just roll a 1 to 5.
What was that?
On a
1 to 10? 20.
1d20. 1d20.
D20.
Roll a 1 to 5. Go on. Roll a 1 to 5.
13.
Oh, a 13. Attacker falls down and suffers a dazed special effect. It's a Kosa critical.
Oh.
Okay, so basically...
You tripped over the goblin body on the floor.
Yeah, slipped over all that blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you're dazed, so you just lose your next attack, and you are on the ground.
Lose my next attack, or both of it, or everything from the next round.
Just your next
I
one
don't know,
attack.
you just lose your next one attack,
So I'll have a second.
so that'll be your primary, and you are also on the ground.
Oh,
So,
Kyūryū's fallen over again.
so on my primary, I can get up, and on a secondary, I can make an
No,
attack.
on your primary, unfortunately, you come out of your daze.
Yeah. Okay.
No, sir.
Go. Alright, Sunshine, let's have you.
Oh my god.
This is looking really good. Kinzo, I think you're here to kind of save them.
I'm sorry, Nick. That was my fault, that was.
Roll
Was it-
20's having a laugh with us tonight, lads.
I didn't
Eh?
say a 20. I didn't say 20. Kinzo might have done.
So
I did,
that's
that's why I'm apologizing.
Attacker loses his balance, suffers a dazed special effect, and must make a speed saving throw to avoid falling down.
speed saving throw. Nope.
Oh, look. Duplicates. We have a daze,
Oh,
and we have
I
a
blame
fallen
Kyūryū.
on the ground.
I didn't fall on the
I blame
ground. I was
Kyūryū.
just dazed.
This is formation dazing, isn't it?
I don't
think
know.
you
Dave, just
took
for the
me down
record,
with you.
I was dazed. I didn't fall over.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
You did, yeah. You did,
Oh.
yeah.
Yes.
You didn't
Your
get, you didn't get a
days
chance
have
to
fallen
save.
I didn't get the
You
save
fell
against
down, I
it.
got a-
Just
I got a
oh,
save.
right,
You
okay.
didn't get the save, it just happened.
Okay.
So I'm blaming you.
This-
You grabbed me on the way down.
Yeah. You grabbed me
You
to try and help
obviously-
me up,
you-
and
You've been
I've brought you down with
practicing
me.
synchronized boo guy. That's what it is.
No, he's tried to catch me as I've fallen, and he's just gone down with me.
Ah, well, that'll please the two spearmen. Next
Bloody
round.
hell.
Okay, and on a 3 we have Matsuō Bashō going off. He doesn't do anything on his 3. He is going to be going back into order mode because his faithful servant has dealt with the creature in front of him. So, I need to adjust the combat sheet. So, 1 second while I...
He's not running out to the priest for healing,
pause
though.
it.
He's staying in there in the battle. That he's a true leader. I like him.
Of course not.
I like him.
So, that goes to a 6. And that goes to a 3. And sort. Kiddo. So unfortunately, the Bakamano show go first. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. And righty ho. Well, let's start at the bottom and work up. Striking at Kyūryū.
Miss.
Actually, no. Step back 1 and strike at Kyūryū. And step back 1 and strike at Kosa. So, let's just close that, and then Kyūryū and Kosa. I have to check that one closely.
You need to check that one closely. Kosa's is a hit.
Okey-doke. So, looking at the modifiers,
Partial light,
currently
Ashigaru,
you
remember.
are passive and prone, which is plus 10.
Armor class 4, I think.
Okay, so you're armor class 4, and he's got...
No, he's not. He's armor class 5.
Armor class 5, sorry, yes.
Oh, you're armor class 5, right, okay.
Thank you.
Well,
it goes
he
up with
made
the
a
level,
will
doesn't
saving
it?
throw, so ignore him. So, that's number 5, who is skill that. Unfortunately, 14.
He's missed the prick.
So that's hit you by 1.
Oh, it has hit. Oh.
Oh, yes. So, take 5 lethal.
5 lethal damage.
And it was
Isn't
a
that
2.
a crit, Dave?
Yes, but that's a potential crit. It was a 13 on Kyūryū and a 2 on Kosa.
Yeah, that was my damage he was rolling.
But BO6, unfortunately, is a pitiful guy. So that's 17. And what armor class are you, Kosa?
3.
So that's 14, 13, and will saving throw
Did I take 2 lethal
No,
damage in the last session?
7.
Or did I already
recall.
have? Because I've already got
You,
2.
I know you cleared your damage off before this fight started,
yeah,
so
yeah.
presumably that was 2 from last time.
Must be, yeah. Okay.
Actually, that's probably No, hang on a second. You weren't involved in the fight last time.
Yeah, I don't think I should have had the 2 there, right?
So that was the remainder from your scouting expedition, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, there was 2. You're right.
Yes. So that is not a critical on Kosa, unfortunately. Mutter, grumble, grumble, despite all the benefits you give them. So that's just a straight D8. 4 points of lethal damage on Kosa. And as far as the others are concerned, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1 strike on him, and no strikes on him. So that's a D4. So that's 2 points on him. And you hear orders being shouted in kimono speech. Asakura. Your 2 compatriots appear to be kind of worshipping the kami of the ground.
Oh dear, it looks like. Well, but I wouldn't want to steal his Budo or anything by striking anybody. Oh my goodness, what shall I do? Do I help or do I? I'll take a step to there, and I'll strike
Okey-doke.
at the centre one of the 3.
Okie doke. Go for it.
Yes.
That'll do it.
Oh,
That
Zero,
will do
dear.
it.
It will indeed do it.
Oh, for a
Actual
grand
fact-
total of.
actual fact-
Did you roll my dice, Dave? Ooh,
What's your BCS?
16.
And that's hang on a second, BO6. No, that's
Yeah.
2 isn't a critical.
No, I'm not going to
After
get
checking.
enough of anything.
So that's 2 points of damage on that guy.
Lethal damage, yeah. Damn.
Fair enough. So you're standing on Kosa to prevent him standing up. Well done.
Well, standing there to prevent them striking him.
Yes, of course, that's it.
You can crawl out
Shoku.
back.
Kosa recovers from his stun and goes, "What happened?" And then Kyūryū does the same.
Yep.
You kind of look sideways, and Kosa looks sideways at you, and you both decide not to mention this. Kinzo.
Am I aware that the samurai's taken a slash to the arm?
Yes, you would see that there is blood streaming.
I shall shout for the priest to come in and heal him then.
Okie doke. Jolly good. Fair enough. In that case, because he has been waiting to see what happens, he receives his order and moves in up to you and said, "Yes, my son." The
That's
Ashigaru.
taking a blow to the head, and he looks like he needs help.
Righty-ho. The Ashigaru, having had no orders otherwise, those 2 will stay where they are, and that bowman will move into the gap now that somebody's blocking his view. So we have 2 Daikyu. 11 and a 6. The 11. Yep, both hits.
Nice.
And so... On 2 and 4. So on 2, 11. And on 4, 13.
Nice.
And the orders being shouted. Change. Okay, and Matsuō Bashō can't go yet. So this samurai steps. Sorry, this Ashigaru steps into here, and we'll go for the spearman. Oh no!
Oops.
12 on armed combat falls down and suffers a day's special effect. What have you two been doing?
Spilled too
He's
much
just tripped
blood.
on that body, that's all it is.
Spilled too much blood.
There must be a tripwire on this line. An invisible tripwire.
No, it's the bodies they're standing on.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Dave. This is an episode of the Keystone Cops.
Yes, it is. Never mind. Okay, Matsuō Bashō issues orders for the spearmen to charge the goblins.
Yes, this is what we want to see.
And Kosa. On a secondary, I don't think. Can you change? Secondary. No, I'm afraid alter position is a primary option, so you can't get up this round. You could crawl one back if you wished.
No.
No. It would mean you'd be able to get up without a problem with Asakura.
No. Hey, where am I?
You're staying on the ground. Fair enough. Kyūryū, you can't do anything at the moment. You could crawl back one.
I can't even get up.
You can't get up. That's a primary option. This is a secondary action.
Can I crawl forwards one? What's the difference?
Well, you're engaged at the moment. If you crawl back one, you would no longer be engaged. I don't think you can easily crawl when you're in engaged status.
I'll just stay where I am and get up from there.
Okay. Asakura, secondary action.
Oh, I'll have a secondary strike them in front then.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Nope.
Nope. Kinzo called the priest in. Harumi, Shoku's used his action to move in to get instructions from Kinzo. The Ashigaru on their secondary. So the 12 days special effect means that he loses his days, so he's no longer passive, which will make him feel a little bit better. He's still prone, but he's no longer passive. And so Bashō has given orders over to the next round. You don't. Bakemono. Okay. Well, I know Asakura is standing above Kosa, so I think now you're defending him, aren't you? So basically he's going to have to go for you.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got one on a prone Kyūryū, who's armor class 5, and Nope, that's not going to be enough. One Asakura. What armor class are you, Asakura?
Oh, 3, I believe. Yeah.
Not a cat in hell's chance. And then one on a prone Ashigaru. And that is the 7s. Yep, that's a hit. So that's a D8 on that Ashigaru, doing 3 points. So, sorry, that is Ashigaru.
Had that third goblin move back a hex?
Sorry, that third goblin should have moved back a hex. My apologies. Yes. So that is W1. So that's okay. So that's him fixed. Let's just move him back there. And these goblins are charging forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6. Okie-doke. So those have all charged forward, with these guys following up behind. In actual fact, let me just double check that. In that case, as far as charging is concerned, they can go there. They can actually get in full contact. So they have charged up to there and will be attacking on 2. Okay, so Asakura.
I was going to do that. Has Kosa made any signs of movement or noise or anything from below me?
You've heard a kind of groan. Let's not talk about this to Kyūryū, and Kyūryū agreeing. No. Talk about what?
Okay, so there's a bit of word. So I will step sideways.
Yep.
To there,
Yep.
so that I'm no longer over the top of him.
Jolly
But
good.
continue to strike at the middle one that I have been striking.
Go for it.
Hey.
Oh no! D10.
That'll do.
A 7, which is special effect, so D20.
Yep.
16.
Yep.
Oh god. Well, the critical damage is kind of going to go splat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Righty-ho. Oh, well done.
That'll work.
Shoku.
Oh, do you not even need to roll damage? It's that bad.
Well, if you disabled a leg, then that gives you 2d10 critical damage.
Yeah.
You could roll 2.
1 plus his lethal damage. He's moving forward to there. And next round we'll cast a summon a miracle. Kosa? You changing position?
Let me think. Yeah, well.
You are in engaged status, so can I have a speed saving throw, please?
Yep. Where are we? But I will attempt to heroically leap to my feet.
Woohoo.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Can you easily use that to change position like that? Because you are prone and engaged.
Well, he's made his speed saving throw, so I'd let him have it.
Yes. Okay,
Takes my Harumi Jutsu as well.
fair enough. In that case, you are no longer prone.
Okay.
You're back on your feet. Kyūryū,
So what do I need to do? A speed saving throw as well?
speed saving throw. You see, if you'd crawled back one last time, you wouldn't have been engaged, and therefore you wouldn't have need to roll a speed saving throw.
Alright, mate.
Damn it!
Not a problem for me.
This is synchronized. Atemi was.
They're helping
what
each
it
other
is.
to their feet.
Yeah.
You.
Dodgery
No,
old
you.
Budoka.
Do I get to attack this round? Or
Oh no! It's a primary action.
Basic action, isn't it?
on
Odd
the
is,
secondary I can, eh?
Alt position is a primary action, not a basic action. So you can on your secondary.
Yeah, got you.
Okay. However, can I have deafness saving throws from both of you?
Yes, I think that makes it. Let me double check.
Okay.
Nope.
Kyūryū, you managed to keep hold of his Yawara. Kosa didn't. Okey-doke. Kinzo, you're shaking your head in disbelief at what's happening over there.
You are spot on, sir. I'm going to stand there and just watch in disbelief.
Fair enough. The Ashigaru were going to charge. So therefore, we move the entire battlefield back a bit. Because they actually meet about that point. Okie doke. So basically, all of them were charging. So these guys move up behind, but don't get to fire their Daikyu this round.
What's this red stuff on the edge, Dave?
Sorry, which red stuff?
See where the battle lines are? On the right of it. There was a load
just
of
to
red
the
stuff.
right of it. Well,
I could see that earlier on.
When you're up
I can see-
there, you might be able to make it out. It looks like a pile of all sorts of things.
It's a pile of
Right,
skulls, that's what it is.
I could see it when I first went in, but I didn't ask because it wasn't relevant. But
It's a pile of junk.
Okay.
Okie doke. So there will be an awful lot going on strike rank 2. And over here, there will be an attempt at a speed saving throw to get up. And is that a speed saving throw for him? No, it's not. So he doesn't manage to get up this round. Okay. And Matsuō Bashō. Will ignore the priest and move forward with his men.
Real leader, I like it.
Okay. So, Kosa, secondary.
One thing I can do is just. Well, I can probably hit.
You can lash out with your shoe.
Don't matter. I'll do nothing. Leave it.
Okay, doke. Kyūryū?
I'm looking the other way now. So
I'll be making an attack. That'll make it on my secondary, I think.
So your base,
BCS
your
19.
raw BCS is 17, correct?
Oh,
Halved is 8, plus your level is 10. You're -1 for a restriction,
is it
so
raw
that's
'cause I'm
9.
not using the Yawara, I take it.
Hang on a second. -1 for a restriction, so that's 9. Minus another 1 for a distraction, unless you make a will saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a 9 versus BO5, which is enough to hit him.
D6 plus 2.
Even with a -1 for range.
Isn't it? Is it D6 plus 2 for hand-to-hand damage with no weapon?
Yep.
D6
Yeah,
plus no
5.
level? 5
Yep.
damage.
Still there? Tough little blighter, isn't he? Asakura on his secondary. You have a spearman in range. But that's not enough on a secondary. Kinzo kind of is stifling his giggles. Harumi, Shoku, Ashigaru on a secondary. He can't do anything.
We've gone 2.
So basically, we now have simultaneous charge actions. I will do the front line of the Bakemono first, then the rear line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the front line. So 60-20. For goodness sake, 2 fumbles and a potential critical. Mind you, the potential critical's on Matsuō Bashō, so that's interesting. I'll worry about the fumbles later. 13, 12, and 9. None of them hit, so let's just do Matsuō Bashō. Is that actually a hit? B19.
Dave, are you accounting
Yep.
for the fact that they're all at +3 because they're both charging?
Even on +3, even a 9 is not going to hit. Actually, a 9 might hit. That is a very faint possibility. So that's B18. Who is that guy? No, that's 9, 12. Potential -2. Yeah, 10. And they're an AC4, so no, it's a miss. But the critical. Bum, 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 bum. That is him, who's on a 10. So 10, 13, less the armor of 6 is 7. -1 for distraction, 6. So even on that, that is a critical. So let's roll the d10. 2, which is just double damage. So that is 6 points of damage on Matsuō. Who shrugs it off as only to be expected. Right, the rear rank, we've got 4 spear armed, so that's 4d20. Another fumble. Oh dear. 1 definite hit, 1 potential hit, so that's an BO8. Oh no. one of the weeds, so that's a miss. So we have a spear hit from number 3, so that means that Ashigaru takes 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage. I give up. Now we have 3 fumbles to worry about. So let's do the fumbles at the front. So that's 2 unarmed fumbles. A 17 and a 14. This is really going well for them. A 17 successful disarm of the removed weapon form, basically using his claws. Sorry, no, he's using his club, so he basically doesn't have a club. So that is the one on the left. So have we got an unarmed symbol? Well, let's use the hands up symbol, okay? So he's not carrying his club. And a 14 is with armed combat, falls down and suffers a stun special effect. Really, really well done. And that is that guy. Falls down and stun special effect, not daze special effect. So he loses the whole of next round. Great. Okay, going back the other way.
Wait, what about the third
1,
one? You
2,
only did
3,
2, didn't
4.
you?
Pardon?
You only did 2 there,
Pardon?
didn't you?
No, I've done 3.
Ah, did you? Okay.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies. Yes, I did get that wrong. It's not that one that fell down. The 14 was for the unarmed combat. So that was falls down and suffers a stun special effect in the front. So it was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was that one who fell down and suffered the stun special effect. That one didn't get that, and I need to roll his armed combat special effect. So what happens to him on his fumble? 5, I think, is no special effect in armed combat, so he's actually okay. Ah, dear, oh dear. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes going in from the Ashigaru and the samurai.
Leader get a strike, Dave.
Their leader? Which leader?
The Goblin leader.
He's not in the front rank.
Well, it depends on what he's armed with, doesn't it?
Yes. He's actually armed with the wakizashi. But basically, there was, given that they were all charging, he wouldn't be able to strike through his mate. However, his mate is no longer there. So next round, yes, he can step in and he can strike. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ashigaru charging.
6.
A 16.
5 in Master, isn't it?
Let's see, so basically they're on a 16, and so it's 15. So 16 goes up to 19, then down to 18 because of the wall, and he needs a will saving throw. Nope. Goes down to 16 because of 2 adjacent Ashigaru,
2 hits.
and that guy is, that's a 15. No, so the first one missed. The second one was a hit. The third one, does he get a will saving throw? No. So third one's a miss. Fourth one, will saving throw. No. Fifth one, will saving throw. Yes! Good. So the fifth one is a potential hit. 16, 19 against that one. No. That's actually a miss. So basically there was only one hit from your side. So that's D6 plus. They actually moved 1, 2, 3. And for a charge, do you need to move more than 3? 3 or more. So they do get the charge bonus. So that's another point of damage. So that is actually a D6 plus 3. Sorry, D6 plus 2, rather. So that is 3 points on that guy. And Matsuō, dear oh dear. 11. Even with his eye the way it is, that is a hit. So that is 5. 8 points on that guy. You don't. So that is the Ashigaru and Matsuō, and that's basically strike rank 2 over. So we reset to the start of the round. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the front rank. 5d20. Oh, finally, I'm getting some decent rolls. Mutter grumble, grumble. Okay, so we've got a hit on this guy with unarmed, with his claws, doing 4 points of lethal on that guy, who is we've got a hit with the club from that one. Is pardon me. So that's a D6. 5 on him. So that is. And then we have a potential, we have a critical. It is not a potential, it is actually a critical. So that's a D10. Double damage, followed by a D6. 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage.
Love to see it.
Well, granted, this guy isn't looking very healthy, but never mind. And then the rear rank, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spears. 14, 16, 13, and 4. So we only have 1 strike. But again, it's against the guy who's not looking particularly healthy, doing 6 damage. He's looking extremely, extremely unhealthy. And then we have the swordsman on the right. who is going to strike at across the body of the goblin at the Ashigaru. Ooh. Ooh. Triple damage plus special effect.
Ooh.
A 12. Knocked down and stunned. Right, so he's stunned and he's down. Well, that's obviously in Ruwengi. And then we have the triple damage. $18 points of damage. Ooh, he's suddenly looking an awful lot less well. Incidentally, that is the one that's wearing full light Ashigaru armor. Okay, over to Asakura.
How about the two that are attacking us, Dave?
Oh, my apologies, yes.
Yeah.
Devil's
better do
advocate
those.
there.
Say that.
Let's see, you're kicking him. But there's an Ashigaru on the ground there, so I'm going to go for the Ashigaru on the ground. And I was right to go for the Ashigaru on the ground. And he can take 5 damage. And so we've got a choice of 2 of you for the other one. But he was going for Kyūryū, so he's going to keep going for Kyūryū. And misses. Right, now it's Asakura.
Okay. I'll strike the one I've been striking straight in front of me.
Come on.
No.
Oh. Unlucky.
Right. Shoku will follow on behind Matsuō. Actually, no. Hang on a second. Will he follow behind him or not? I think healing is a touch. So basic healing is definitely touch. So he is going to move up. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And get ready to cast a healing spell next time. Because Matsuō is being kind of stabbed by these evil goblins. Kosa.
Is Kyūryū on his feet?
Yep.
You are both on your feet.
Good. Do I need to disengage from this guy?
Yes, because you are in range. He's only got a range of 2 with this improvised spear, but
I mean, I can only move a yard.
Yes, basically you can
Okay.
step back 1, but that disengages.
Come on. Step back behind Asakura and then.
Okie doke. Kyūryū?
So I'm going to move now. I can only move 1 because I'm engaged, right?
Correct.
Move to there and attack him.
Go for it.
Ha ha! Get that round, you, Mr. Bakemono.
D10.
Let's go. 10.
Triple damage and special effect.
Triple damage and special effect.
Go on, roll the special effect just for
What is
the
it, D20?
sake of it. Yeah, roll a d20 for the special effect, but there's not really a lot of point.
5.
A 5 is target knocked down. Well, he's knocked down because basically he's dead.
Yeah,
Your
let's
triple
see how much
damage is going to kill him.
What do I roll? A d6
You
plus
don't need to
2.
roll it. You don't need to roll it. Your triple damage will kill him.
I am rolling it.
Minimum.
Shut up, you. I'm rolling it.
No, it won't, Dave.
All right, it'll knock him
It's
out.
a dual damage, remember?
It's some pure damage,
don't-
yes. Okay, it will remove him from the battle.
15 damage.
Oh, that's
And if I thought your samurai was likely to spare their lives at the end of this, then fine. But no, he's not going to, is he?
he's got to survive the fight first.
Get 15 points of damage.
True. Yes, it's dead.
Yeah.
Kinzo, they appear to be up and moving around again. What do you wish to do?
I'm just going to stand there and watch. I can't get involved in the fight. There's no room.
Okay, the Ashigaru. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Ashigaru. So that's 4d20. 2's a hit, 16 isn't, 2's a hit, 9 is. So that's 3 hits. So so a 2, a 7, and a 2. You know what they're doing? They're saving them for you to get into the fight. A 7 and 2. Flat. That one dies. Right. Okie doke. That is all those Ashigaru. The bowman can't fire into melee. Everything's too close and swirling around, so they will actually. That one's going to move to there to see if he can actually get a view at anything, but there doesn't seem to be anything there. These guys are just going to step back out of engagement range. I'll turn them around as well for the sake of it. Okay, so that's the Ashigaru. Matsuō Bashō. On his primary, on a 6, is a hit. Oh dear. Really rolling well tonight. Kosa?
Is this a primary?
This is your secondary.
Yeah, well, I can't do
So
anything.
not a lot you can do. Kyūryū, on your secondary, you can't do anything.
Right.
Asakura, you can poke out on your secondary.
Yeah, I will do.
That's going to be a hit.
Yeah, that should do it. And all that then. Take 4.
Still there.
Figures.
Yes, indeed. Kinzo and Harumi and Shoku. The Ashigaru on their secondaries. We have 4 of them. $40, 20. Ooh. A critical. And 7. No, the second one isn't a hit, so it's just 1 hit, but it is a critical. Doing 3, which is double damage. So that's 6, 12, and that was on the first one, so that is that guy. Okay. And Matsuō Bashō on his secondary. That has a good chance, so that's... yeah, definitely a hit. Flat. Okay, so that means 20. Right. And then we have next round. Anybody doing anything out of the ordinary?
I'll be moving closing to attack. Actually, no, because there's Asakura and Kosa behind me and there's only one there. I'm going to be moving round, actually.
These, Dave, these two, the Goblin and the Ashigaru with the little Zs on, are they actually standing up or
On the
falling
ground.
over?
No, they've both
Both on the
fallen to the ground and they
Okay,
are
right.
kind of stunned.
I know what I'm doing then.
Fair enough.
So, can
I'm
I,
charging.
as I'm walking past, give all the ones that are on the ground KO'd, can I give them all a boot in the head as I walk past them?
Right, I'll take an action for each of them.
Right, okay, so we can worry about that later. I'm just moving. So,
It basically recovering from subdual damage is a matter of hours, not minutes.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still not engaged, right?
You are engaged because he's got a range of 2.
Aye, right, so I can't move one more. I was gonna move in behind them.
If you're closing to engage, you can only move. You were there, so basically you've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to there.
Yep.
Before you can come in.
Yep.
And you are in engaged status at that point, so you can get behind him, but you'll be 1 away, and you can't attack this round.
I don't get any attack this round.
No, because you're
Right.
moving your full move.
Okay, so I'm not
or,
going to do...
or more than half
Yeah,
move.
I'm not going to do that then. So I was here, so 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't see.
1. Well, no, there's a wall there.
Oh, there's a wall there.
Yes.
Is there any openings or anything here?
Not that you can see.
Nah, so I wouldn't have gone there then. Okay. In that case.
Well, you don't know that there's nothing there until you actually get there, because from where you're looking, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna be trying to get round there. So
blocking it. So you get to there and you see that it's
not
it's
just a wall.
Tunnel.
Okay.
It's just a wall.
So
okay.
With my remaining move, I'll move to there and I can't go any further.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, that's what you will do on your round. But basically, the Bakemono show will be going first.
Yeah, let me move back.
Okie doke. So, unfortunately, that one loses his stun, but is still on the ground. Dumpty 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 dum. So we have 3 in the front rank. None of which hit. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spears in the second rank. None of which hit. And we have the boss guy in the second rank. He hits, which is hardly surprising because this guy's on the ground. So fine. That guy goes unconscious. Sorry, goes. Well, he stops moving. He's bleeding.
He could be dead.
Well, on this same round, Shoku was going to be casting summoning a miracle.
Well, we'll wait to see if it works.
Yes. So, Asakura.
Well,
There's only one spearman left.
Yeah, or to dispatch them and be done with it.
Sorry, my apologies. This guy will crawl back out of engagement range, so he can just get up next round.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing, Asakura?
I shall continue to track one I've been trying to put down for the last however long it's been. 4. AC 4.
Well, he's AC 4. You are 2 distractions and 1 restriction.
So I'll fail them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Shoku spends this round summoning a miracle. And he was going to heal one of the 2 Ashigaru in front of him because he wasn't going to disobey the order from Matsuō. And when he sees this guy going down, he will do it on him. So, magic roll, work. So simultaneously with him taking the damage, I believe it's 1d6 times level, isn't it? So, dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let me just double check that. Oh no, I know Shoku. Yes, so that is. So he would have done 8 healing, and this guy kind of collapses to the ground. Oh, sorry, is still laying on the ground, but A, he's no longer stunned, and B, he's not actually dead.
His eyes open.
That's 1. So that's. Yes, his eyes open again. So he's not. Sorry. He's still prone. He came out of his stun, but unfortunately, he is not quite dead. He's only mostly dead. Kosa.
Is that priest bending down, touching that guy on the ground, is he?
Yes.
Is he? Right, okay, well, I am charging the boss man, so if I have to jump the priest, I'll have to jump the priest. He's got in the way.
Fair enough. You will have to jump the priest.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll jump the priest. Sorry.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh!
Oh!
Beautiful roll.
Okay. Kosa charges in and leaps over. And are you leaping over into the goblins or onto the on top of the guy who
I want
is
to
laying on the
land
ground?
in. I want to land in front of this one. One at the back. I think is the boss.
Okay, you are standing on top of a squirming Bakemono then.
Okay, fair enough. Still going to kill the boss man.
Okay.
Or die in the attempt.
What a roll that was.
Oh, aye.
At least I'll go out in a blaze of glory.
Okay. Kyūryū. You heard a banzai from Dopplering into the distance.
Kosa, where are you off to, you hero? And I'm looking for the cave round here. Don't see it, so I will turn. But I'm engaged, so I can't move for one further in, can I? Okay,
Correct.
that's me.
Kinzo, you get a beautiful view of Kosa's back as he kind of plays leapfrog with the priest and catapults over into the middle of the melee. Oh, wonderful. Over to the Ashigaru. And right, that guy's going to attempt to stand up, and successfully stands up. Oh, sorry, no, sorry, he can't do it this round because on he came out of his daze this round, so he can't actually stand up. My apologies. Okay, so we have 4 Ashigaru able to actually hit something. Oh dear, oh dear. -1,
primary,
-2.
sure.
Yeah, it's primaries, but with the close combat.
Yeah.
A
lot of distractions.
and Ep29. Actually, you might actually hit that.
The 11s might
So
hit
that's
you.
an 11. Yes, he does actually hit on 11 because that guy's pitiful. So that guy takes. Oh.
Yeah.
We not only hit him, we wipe him out.
Yes.
The second one's a miss. Third one's a miss. Fourth one. B18 against B15. B. So that's against B12. Okay, for goodness sake, that's also a hit. And also a kill. They're starting to go down like 9pence. B9 and B12. Them, jolly good. Followed by Matsuō Bashō himself, who doesn't have access. Hang on a second. Yes, he does. He will step over his guy to there. Hang on a second. Let's get this right. Yes. This is getting a mess. So he will attempt to smite. Oh dear, oh dear. 7. Oh dear. He's dazed. So basically he loses his secondary this round. Fair enough. Hang on a second, let's get this right. No, it wasn't him that got the daze, it was Matsuō who got the daze. Right. So bring to front and move him to there underneath him. Okay. What a keystone cops. Kosa, you're charging.
I charge.
Secondary Kyūryū. You
Executive, I
did your
can't
full
move.
move, so you can't do anything.
Okay. I can't even get an attack.
Asakura? Nope.
Oh,
You did more than half move.
no.
Yeah. Asakura can strike. Well,
Can indeed.
he can roll the dice. Whether he can strike, it's a bit like you saying all those Ashigaru could hit.
Yes.
No, you see, I can roll the dice, and that's as far as it gets. You know what?
So,
Asakura. Oh, it's a secondary. Yeah, I'll do that.
secondary.
later. Yeah.
Okay, the Ashigaru attempting to use their secondaries. There's only one guy they can hit, so I don't believe those can go. Okay, so there's two Ashigaru can strike on the secondary. 7, 8, 3. 2 distractions. Ooh! Ignores the 2 distractions, but what armor is that guy in? Bounces off his armor. Shame that. Never mind. Let's see. Ashigaru, Matsuō, Bashō comes out of his daze. Ready for next time. And then on a 2.
Yep.
The screaming berserk Budoka.
See what we can do.
Oh.
Go for it.
Missed. Well, no. Yeah, probably missed. Yeah, he's
Well, it's that squirming goblin
gonna have
underneath
some.
you.
Yeah, he's going to have some kind of armor class, so it's going to miss.
Oh, he's AC 6.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
missed
yeah.
quite a bit. Yeah, I guess
Missed
there was
by
a bit,
quite
at
a
least
bit.
4 or 5. Yep. Okay, but certainly probably scared the willies out of him.
Oh, yeah. This guy without any armor and no obvious weapons is kind of waving his arms around like a dervish. Okey-doke. Top of the round. Anybody doing anything out of the ordinary this round? No?
Top of the round.
In that case, the Bakemono.
Closing to attack.
This guy is going to shift position slightly. And so he is basically putting his back to the wall. Okay. And he will strike at Asakura. We had 7. So, well, all his distractions have gone. 9. What armor class are you in, Asakura?
3.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Take
About
4
time
lethal.
one of us did.
Yeah, I know. I've been rolling lousy dice.
Yeah.
I've been hit.
Yes.
Oh,
But then you've been making it easy for them by lying on the ground going, hit me, hit me.
I'm good at that.
with your rhythm stick. Hit me. Hit me.
Okay. So there's only one front rank who promptly rolls a 3 on his fumble, which I think is probably no special effect. No special effect.
Happy days.
And in the back.
There's the goblin that's under Kosa, remember?
Yes, I know. I think he is going to attempt to render Kosa castrati. I think.
Mm-hmm.
But he's -5 because he's prone, so that's a miss. Back rank we have 4 spears. Ooh, nice one. Oh, sorry. That guy backed away one. As did he. And we have 4 spears. 3 of them onto there. So that's a 4 is a hit. 19 and 18 aren't. So that's a D8, which is 2 points onto the guy at the end. Now, the critical is on Kosa. A D10. 8, I believe, is a special effect. And a 20. A 1. A pitiful 1. Target dazed. Loser's next action. Hang on a second. Move that to the back, and then Kosa is at the front, so Kosa is now dazed. Unfortunately, that happened at the same time as the Goblin leader was attacking you. With a 10. And he's got 1 distraction and 1 restriction, so does he ignore the distraction? No. So that's -2. So that is 60. What's your armor class, Kosa?
B.
Points of lethal damage.
Which 6? You said
8.
say 6,
points
Dave.
of
8. Okay.
8.
Dave, was that
Yep.
the leader doing the damage?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the other spearman's not done his normal damage.
Ah, true. The spearman did 8 lethal.
Okay.
Looks like Kosa jumped right onto the points.
Yep.
Well, it's like they're going to kill me before I even get to do anything. Into another.
Well, no. You come out of your daze on your primary, and then you can get to do a secondary. Okie doke. Bum, 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 bum. So it's Asakura next. I think that's all the Bakemono. Yes, that's all the Bakemono. Asakura.
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 You know what? I'm going to take a step that way
Mm-hmm.
because I'm convinced the reason I can't hit him is because I'm straddling this body on the ground.
Quite possible.
It's giving you a -1, isn't it?
1, 10, and 20. Let's try that. No, that's not going to work either.
Get it.
I'm keeping him busy.
Let's see. How badly injured do people look? Yes, the other guy in front of him is also looking extremely ill, so he's going to attempt to do a cast summoner miracle on him. Successful. Doing 3d6 healing. Doing 11 on that guy. Which is just as well because he was down to 2. Those 2 were taking the brunt of the attack. Right. And Kosa comes out of his daze. And Kyūryū.
Okay, 1 sec.
You can hit him in the flank.
Yep, sorry, I was just writing my notes. Yeah, I'm going to move in 1 and hit him in the flank.
If you move in 1, you're no longer hitting him in the flank. You're hitting him. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Yes, you are,
Yeah.
because he was facing this way.
Just
So
got
yes,
him
you're
at
hitting him in the
optimal
flank.
range now.
Yes.
Camo! That rolled right off a 20.
Okay. Do your damage.
D6 plus 5. Get 7 damage round you, mate.
Flat.
Yeah? Nice.
Okay, so that's all that. So let's just check who's still alive. So according to my calculations,
We are kicking their asses.
yep, that's right. Fair enough, got the numbers right. So, Kinzo, you've moved up, yes?
Yeah, I moved up.
Jolly good. The Ashigaru. They're not going to move up. They're going to carry on using their spears. So he's going to move to there. He's going to move to there. And these two are going to use their spears on that one.
The second one you moved is standing in the same hex as a goblin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, true. That goblin isn't down yet. So he can't move forward. Fine, that's fine. In that case, we'll carry on as we are. So therefore, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Ashigaru. That guy will... No, that guy will crawl out from underneath his boss, so that he doesn't give him treacherous ground. Okay. And look extremely grateful up at Shoku. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 Ashigaru. Whoa!
Nice.
A critical.
The
And
rest are
3
a bit-
misses.
The rest are a bit crap, but
Well, the critical is a 6, which is a special effect. And the special effect is a 13, which is stunned and must make a health saving throw or be knocked unconscious. And knocked unconscious. I may as well just kind of put a splat on him.
oh yeah, KO'd means
Okey-doke.
dead here, like.
But the other 3 Ashigaru all missed. Which is annoying. And then we have Matsuō Bashō, who will...
He's got to stand up.
No, he was dazed, but he didn't fall. If you remember.
Oh, I thought he fell, but fair.
No, he didn't actually fall, he was just dazed.
Okay.
So he is going for that spearman. Which is a hit. Okey-doke. And then we have Kosa on your secondary.
Do I need him?
You're going to try and hit him, or you could parry or stamp on the one on the ground. Well, you can use your Chubby Buzzer on the one on the ground.
No, we're going to use try and do distant death on the leader.
You're trying to use a key power?
Key to use distant death on the leader.
What's distant death?
Distant death is a focused key power which allows you to effectively use your
Everywhere's at range.
Your Temiwa's at range.
Can I do this?
Now, is that a basic option or is it any option? I can never remember with key.
Can I do this?
It's a basic option.
It's a basic option.
We're on a secondary then, aren't we?
Sorry, is this something that
This is a
I can
secondary.
do as a Budoka?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
But
about it.
basically, you need to roll under your key on a d20.
Not for that one, you don't. No,
Don't you?
no, not for that one. The others you do, but not for that.
I don't know anything about this skill. I've never
Just
heard of
death.
this.
Just
True. Yeah.
Just the chance of basically you roll to the hit as normally, and the chance, your amount of key is your percentage chance of converting it to a critical.
Righty-ho. Okay, and it reduces your key by 1 per blow. But are key powers basic options?
Possibly.
Let me just check and see under key. So that's one of the things that was start.
Anyway, we're not there yet anyway because it's more secondary. So. My secondary, I'll batter the guys at my feet then. The guys at my feet.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking this up because key is something that is important.
Yes.
Okay.
It might be on the combat.
Is it using key, focused and unfocused?
He needs to roll a d20 less than or equal to his current key score.
Not for this one. It doesn't says not.
Distant death is a focused power, and a focused power you have to make a key roll to make it work.
The living weapon is the focused power.
And there'll be weapons.
Distant death and master foe are not focused powers. Because under the Budoka, there are 3. There's master foe, distant death, and living weapon. Living weapon, it says, is a focused power. So master foe and distant death are not focused powers. If that is the case.
Yeah, I misread that.
Yeah, for most things you do have to roll your key BCS, but that's one of the ones you do.
So focused and unfocused.
Looking at the
Right. Unfocused powers may be used at any time. No focusing roll is needed, but a detailed turn of uninterrupted concentration is still required to tap the energy of the key. So you need to take a turn. So you need to take a basic option to focus your key, and then you can do it at any time.
Right, well, for this secondary, I'm gonna hit the guys at my feet.
Yep, fair enough.
Which will probably hit him because he's prone, isn't he? So.
Oh yes, he's not passive, but he is prone, so you get +5. You are a superior position because you're above him, which is another +1. So I think you hit him.
Take 4.
Okay, and that's 4 on that one. That's all right. He's still there.
Okay.
Okey-doke. Kyūryū.
So it's all about moving here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a secondary, so you can't move.
Oh, is it a
Can't
secondary?
move on your secondary.
Yeah, so it is. Can't do anything.
True. Asakura, nothing for you to do. Kinzo, nothing for you to do. Harumi, Shoku, the Ashigaru. Well, the Ashigaru can do something. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 40-20. 8, 18, 7, and 18. Nope. None of them are successful. Matsuō, Bashō.
Oh,
It's not his day, is it?
not at all, eh?
12.
Been poked in the eyes, put him off.
Yeah.
A 12. Falls down and suffers a day's special effect.
Oh.
It is not his day. And new round. So, anybody doing anything?
Hey, I'll be moving.
I'm going to charge the leader.
You don't have to charge him. You can just step forward one.
Yes, but he's going to step away, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going to charge like into the same hex he's in. I'm close as I can be.
What's the furthest I can move if I don't become engaged? 8.
So you're going to charge him.
Yes.
You
I'm
don't.
him running away again.
You don't.
I don't care if I move, so I still get to him.
Right. So in other words, Bakemono shows. He's on a loser to nothing. He's going to step to there. And apart from that, he's fine. So, Bakemono show 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by the leader. So that's 5d20 there. Right. So, miss, miss, miss. Possible hit. Hit. RAC 3, and he's only minus 1, 2. Yes. So B16 is. Oh no. No. The 5 is not a hit, so it's only 1 hit from the boss man. Okay, so we have a straight 6 points of damage on Kosa.
Don't forget the goblin that's under Kosa.
Well, the one under Kosa, true, is a complete failure and misses completely.
Not surprising. I'm running
Asakura.
away from him.
Asakura will move up alongside Kinzo. She's my full move.
Okie doke.
Nothing else I can do.
Right. Choku. BD6. No, he's going to follow orders. He will see who else is injured. Present moment, most people seem to be in reasonable shape within touch range, so he will hold his power for the time being. Okey-doke. So Kosa is charging. And the guy didn't back away. Because he thought he was at decent range. So basically, if you're going into melee with him at there, you're going to be at -1.
Not with hands, I
Is it
shouldn't be.
-1?
Hands are best at that range, if I remember rightly.
Can you be in the same hex as him?
0 to 1, sorry?
Can you be in the same
yes,
hex,
you're
yeah?
+1. You're +1
+1
at
because
that
I'm
range.
getting right in his face, basically.
Yep.
Hopefully, get right inside his weapon. Same time. Hard for him.
Okie doke.
Actually kills me
Kyūryū.
annoying.
Right, Kyūryū, where are you planning on going?
I will be moving, so
Well, would you mark out the route you're going?
yes.
So you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, you get to 6, and up ahead of you, you can see there is a heap of all sorts of stuff piled higgledy-piggledy.
So would it be treacherous ground?
Oh, it'd be much more than treacherous
Worse
ground.
than that. Treacherous
Much worse. Basically, think of a junk heap.
Okay. So
There's old crates, there's bags which have split open,
let me try a
there's
different
whatever.
way then. Let me draw a different route.
Well, you get to 6, and that's when you see it.
I suppose. Okay.
What do you mean, you suppose? That's the first time you've seen it.
Yeah, no, I saw it before, remember? We've been in here before, and I was the one that had the photographic memory of the place.
Yeah, and you basically saw things at a distance.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because you didn't get much further than the previous corner.
Yeah, fair.
So you get to there, and then you decide that isn't actually safe to travel over. So you've got another 2.
Can I... Oh, can you move your one? It's blocking my vision a wee bit.
Oh yeah.
Can I move... Is this guy prone?
He's prone, yes.
Can I move to the square he's in? In fact, can I move past the square he's in?
You could actually move on to him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okie doke. Fair enough.
So it's full movement, so I can't do any attacks or anything.
Okay. Kinzo. What are you planning on doing? You just observing again?
I'm just going to carry on standing there. I'm not needed.
Mm-hmm. Right, the Ashigaru. This guy's standing up. This guy is moving to here because he can now get a shot next round. Unless the Ashigaru charge in further, he will follow. Matsuō Bashō comes out of his daze and is prone. Kosa, Kyūryū. You've moved your full move, so you can't do anything. Asakura is kind of exchanging observations with Kinzo on Kosa's fighting style. Kinzo is exchanging observations with Asakura on Kosa's fighting style. Harumi, Shoku, the Ashigaru on their secondaries. Right. Well, these 2 Ashigaru can actually go for that spearman, as can the other 2. So, 4 Ashigaru. The 3 is a hit, so that's a spear on him. But I'd roll a d12, so I should have been a d10. 7. Hallelujah. And Matsuō Bashō is kind of lying on the ground, kind of groaning. and bleeding from the eye. And Shoku is trying to persuade him to let him heal him. Okay, next end on 2.
Mhm.
Kosa,
Okay.
go for it. That's a hit.
Definitely a hit. Definitely a hit.
So add 1 for your move.
Oh, come on. Your point is practically stopped. Oh, 1 extra damage, you say?
Well, yes, because hang on a second. No, hang on a
That's it.
second. You only move 2, so you don't get the charge bonus.
Yep. Okay. Let me just roll 20s on again. So like you type and you have to wait half an hour for it to do it.
Why are you typing? Why don't you use the dice roller?
It's just as bad. The screen so slow
I
to
see.
react.
The speed
It's
is fine.
Come on.
Maximum
Yeah.
damage.
3
All right,
points
how much was
minimum.
that?
Minimum 3 points.
Okay. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one rolling bad.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Next round, the Bakemono show. Right, I've moved him out so that I can adjust
Alright.
his numbers. He's still underneath you. Okay.
Okay. Still in front of me here.
Well, he's still in the same hex.
You're not getting away, Sunshine, not till you've killed me.
Okay. Well, he's stepping back 1.
Okay.
To try and get out of your kind of grasp.
We should follow up then.
So we've got 1, 2, 3. There's the 3 Bakemono there. Oh, potential critical. Yes, it is a critical and a hit. So the D10 is just double damage using a claw. 2 points of damage. 2 measly points of damage. When I get a critical, I can't do anything with it. And the other hit was 1, 2, 3, which is that guy, which is on him, doing 4 points on one of the ones who was healed by Shoku. And then on Kosa, we have a spear and a sword, both of which miss.
Nice.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Live another
Asakura.
round.
You survive another round.
We'll live another round, yeah.
I need to remember the one on the floor.
Oh,
then.
sorry, the one on the floor. Yep. Now, is he going to get up? Yes, he is.
Well, yes.
He's going to get up because he might be able to claw this samurai on the ground, but that samurai on the ground is in full samurai armor, so he's standing up. Oh, there's somebody standing right next to him. Jolly good. We'll deal with you next round, Sunshine. Asakura?
I'll stand here and watch alongside Kinzo.
Okey-doke. Shoko will attempt to persuade his lord to let him heal him.
Oh yes, it's me coming up soon.
Dumpty-dum. Oh, yes. His lord is receptive and agrees to let him do a healing. Kosa. Primary.
I'm just
Stepping
deciding
forward?
whether to-
Or not.
Yes, I'm definitely stepping forward, yeah. I'm just
Okay,
deciding
you
whether
step forward.
to switch. Let's see. I want to switch tactics.
You're thinking
This
of
is not it.
jujutsu?
It's not injured, is it, this guy? Not significantly, anyway.
Not significantly, no, because
Yeah.
like all true goblin leaders, he was hanging back until.
Bleeding from the rear.
Well, of course.
Yeah, we might as well. If I fight him hand to hand, it's just going to kill me, so I might as well go for jujutsu. Either do or die.
Okie doke.
Grapple
You can
him.
try and grapple him.
If I keep hitting him, he'll kill me anyway.
Okay, so you're going to try
Right.
grappling him.
Probably only about 3 effect numbers, probably.
Right, so you have no restrictions, you have no distractions. What's your jujutsu skill?
15 in total.
15. He is AC 6. So you're not elevated,
One.
you're not pro. He's not surprised. Okay, fine. So basically, 15 less 6 is 9. You got 1 point of grapple on him.
Oh, I've got hold of his arm.
Okay. Right. So I need to look up grapple again, don't I? And I think
well, it's
that
not
basically
gonna stop
means
him, is
that it reduces his. I think
1
it
point
halves
is
his.
1 point. Yeah, 1 point's not going to do much to him.
I believe it halves his BCS in fighting you.
Does it? All right, that's okay then.
I think so. Let's just double check that.
No, it's oh, sorry, it's just
I couldn't find the damn thing.
a bit grapple. Page 10, book Dave.
Page 10 in the book.
Yep. So to find out what it says about grapple.
Okie doke. So you're basically using your jujutsu,
Yep.
and you have grappled.
Mhm.
So he could try using jujutsu.
He knows it.
Da-da-dum. Hang on a second. Let me just double check something. Because I think that is what you do to him. It's a case of what he can do when he is grappled. And I think his abilities are rather limited.
Yeah, I can't see it. I'm trying to find it. I can't see it.
Yep, I'm just going to see it. So,
See anything about it, to be honest. Yeah, what was it?
You want page 63, Dave?
63 is it, Tim? I thought you might.
Yes, I just found it. Okay, beginning on the attack phase in which the successful BCS roll is made, and continuing on each of his primary action phases thereafter, the attacker accumulates effect numbers. If the total exceeds the target's strength, he has been totally subdued. If the total is ever less than 1, the grip has been broken. Once held in a grip, the target has limited options. He may wait passively until the attacker's effect number falls below 1. Try to break 3, which requires him to make a strength saving throw. But if he fails that, that will actually increase your effect number.
Yeah, make it worse for him. Yes.
Yep, he can strike with a weapon, but this is done with a 50% penalty to the base BCS.
Yep.
So yes, even though you've only got 1 effect number on him, it effectively halves his BCS.
It's still severely limiting him, yes.
Oh yes. So, you have successfully managed to grapple him with 1
Grab
effect
an arm.
number.
Yeah, grab an arm,
Okey-doke.
basically.
Okay. Kyūryū. This goblin's just got up in front of you.
Oh ho ho, well that's just convenient, isn't it? I'll be attacking him.
Fair enough. Roll your strike. Oh, that is indeed a strike.
For 7 damage. No, 4. Sorry, it's +4. For 6 damage.
Fair enough. He's still there, but not looking happy about it.
Nice.
Kinzo?
Sure.
How's
Just
it
gonna
going the
carry on
unexpected
chewing
again?
the fat with Asakura.
Yep, fine. Okay, Ashigaru. Stepping to there. Stepping to there. Those two spearmen are okay. This guy is going to step over. Is he going to step over his lord? No, he's not. Okie doke. But that guy will step to there. And that guy will step to there to follow up. Okie doke. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Ashigaru to go. Uh, 4d20. Successful hit, successful hit, successful hit. That guy on a 9. Yes, that's a successful hit as well. So all 4 hits. So that guy takes. Might be a successful hit, but that doesn't mean that he does much in the way of damage. Next guy. That's better. Splat. Spearman down. So let's just knock that out. Red. And then the next one, we got 2 spears, so. Oh, so. Doing well. And these guys will these guys will not follow up. They've got a clear shot at this guy now, so they're going to shoot at him. Oh yes. I'm not even going to bother rolling because he only had 1 hit point left. IQ. Splat. Nope. And that one doesn't have a clear shot at the moment, so we'll move to. He will apologetically step in front of Kinzo because he's got a clear shot over his boss for next round. Matsuō Bashō is persuaded by the priest to accept a spell and will basically crawl into the same hex as the priest. Kosa, secondary.
I'm just going to hold on.
Okay.
what I've got hold of.
No, no. Yes, fair enough. Okay, well,
His armor class, almost certainly going to lose.
well, no,
numbers.
it's primary actions that you can increase your grapple. He doesn't get a secondary, so therefore there's not a lot of point in him thinking about it.
Yeah.
However, Kyūryū does have a secondary.
2 seconds. Just get my notes up to date. Kyūryū's going to be attacking on his secondary. Come on. Nah.
Nope. Asakura continues to chew the fat with Kinzo. Ashigaru on their secondaries. Unfortunately, that guy's facing there, so therefore that's... You know, he can get an attack on that guy. So minuses. Nope, missed. And then the 2 spearmen. Oh, that's possible. No. No, that's actually a miss, but the other one is a definite hit. So that guy takes another... Many. And that is the end of that round. Any other declarations this round? Nope.
No.
Okay. The Bakemono Show. Is he going to try and break free? Strength saving throw. Yeah, it's not great, is it? You only need 1 point, but no. Best option is he's got a much higher chance of hitting you, so he's going to try and hit you.
Yep. Okay.
But that isn't going to be enough to hit you. Okay, and as far as they're concerned, he's stepping back 1. Decisions.
The second one should step forward one and stab Kosa in the back.
He's going to. Sorry, I was just working out this guy. What this guy's going to do.
I am very close to his boss.
Oh yes, you are. So he's certainly going to be at minuses, but
The point is, he's going to be behind you, so that should cancel it out.
Necessarily, I mean, probably moving all over the place.
Well, basically, it's a melee in there. So
Not standing still.
They're not standing still. They're going round and round. So it's difficult to tell.
And turning and trying to get
yeah.
it. Anyway, see what he does.
So, as far as this guy's concerned, he's going for the guy on his left who actually looks slightly more damaged. So he will go for him and miss. The spearman going for him will miss. The spearman going for Kosa. Ooh. He missed. Yes, I know.
No, he's not going to hit his. He's not going to hit his boss. Okay.
Why not?
Because you say I don't take the bonus for hitting from behind, so I don't hit my boss. I'm not aiming to. Right? You make that statement of intent. I'm not going to hit my boss, so I'm next.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I will be guided by you. And the boss has already tried to hit Kosa and failed miserably. Okie doke. And that is it for them, I think. Asakura, the battleground appears to be opening up. Gaps are appearing. Do you wish to kind of race forward?
So, who is SO2 fighting currently? Is it the one to his right, as I look at it?
SO2?
Yeah, there's a samurai. It's called that one there, yeah.
Oh, that guy, yes. He's currently poking that guy with a spear. He's ignoring that guy because he knows that this guy is here and dealing with him.
Yeah.
And this guy is just behind him as well. So where do you wish to move? There is a distinct shortage of enemies here and here, but once you move to there, you'll be engaged with this guy.
Yeah, at the moment,
You're staying where you are?
yeah, realistically, because the samurai are engaging the ones that are there, so...
Yep. Okie doke. Shoku will attempt to... I don't think heal by yoga is appropriate at this stage. I think that is a longer effort. So he will do a healing on his boss. So D20 attempt at healing. That I think is still yes for him. Yes, that's okay. That worked. So 3d6. 9 points on his boss, who currently is down. Get this right. Okay, so as far as critical is concerned, does basic healing heal critical damage?
No, it doesn't.
Didn't think so. So basically that gets rid of all the non-critical damage, but the critical damage is okay. Right. He hadn't actually taken that much. Righty-ho. So that's done. Okay. So that heals all his basic damage, but the critical damage is not healed. Kosa, now, are you going to be able to increase your effect number?
Give it a go.
I believe that is a fail.
It's a fail.
Would I be correct?
Yep. Yeah, I'm only
So
on
you're
15 to start with, so...
So, unfortunately, given his armor class 6, he is free. Okay. Kyūryū.
Okay, so this guy's still standing, so I'm going to be punching. Well, using my Iwara. 14, my BCS is 19.
Okay, you've got one restriction from the
So
crates next to
as
you.
well, isn't it?
No.
No.
You've got one distraction.
I can't move one square and still hit twice, can
I? 1 second. B19 is AC. That. Right, so he's AC 4. You got -2, so that's effectively 6. So you would need a BCS of 20, unless you make a will saving throw.
Don't think that makes it.
Okay, you just miss him.
Throw is
Okay.
5.
Kinzo? Nope.
There's no reason for me to.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, and 1. So these two are. Sorry, he can't go for that one because he's out. Yes, he can go for him. So, okay, those two are going for there. Those two are going for him. And he is stepping to there and drawing his wakizashi. Okay. So, 2 Ashigaru on the first spearman. 1's a hit. Spearman's still alive. 1 spearman on that spearman. Missed. Spearman on the other spearman. Hit. Flat. The cold wind on the back of your neck just got a little bit less cold, Kosa. Right. So that's let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 die Q going off. Oh no. Oh dear. Archery. String breaks. Right. So this guy is basically without his bow. And that guy is moving to there. Matsuō Bashō will stand up and thank the priest. And next round he will return to the battle. Kosa, you have a secondary action. Hang on a second. Is grapple... You can only increase a grapple on your primary, but if you fail your grapple on your primary, you can use your secondary. Is that correct, Tim?
I would say so.
Yes. So, on your secondary, Kosa, you can choose to try and grapple again. I mean, there's nothing to lose.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Dave, I was on mute. I'm going to hit him.
Okay, you're going to hit him with your Atemiwaza.
Because I'm never going to grapple him on second. It's not possible because of his armor class.
Right, fine. Well, if you possibly...
Anyway, I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Nice.
Definitely hit him. Definitely hit him.
Roll your 10.
Well, it might not be critical.
It's a secondary.
Oh, secondary, yes. So what's your BCS?
17 plus 2 for my level.
Okay, so 17 halved
10.
is 8.
Plus
Yep.
2, 10.
Plus your level is 10.
Less 6.
Okay. Less 6 is 4. I don't believe you've got any other minuses. You're actually plus 1 to hit him,
Small because I'm standing up right close.
You're standing right
So-
next to him.
5. 1 of 5.
So that's a 5, and
That's a crit
on a 2 to 14, a roll of 1 is a crit.
So what D10 is it first?
D10. A 4 is triple
4.
damage.
Triple damage. Right. Might even do something to him. D6 plus 2. Check 18 sunshine from a big clout in the mush.
Yeah.
He
Your
he's
jutsu throw
nice.
was just a feint, wasn't it?
It was just to
He's-
pull him onto my punch.
Very
he's
nice.
pottering.
Not the only one. I am as well.
Kyūryū.
I'm pretty close to death's door.
Oh, back up. No, this is secondary, isn't it?
Yep, secondary.
Come on, come on, come on. Nah.
No. Asakura and Kinzo, quick round of applause for the kind of precision strike between the eyes from Kosa. Ashigaru's secondaries.
I deceived him. He thought he was getting away.
So that's 2d20 for the swordsman. Nope. And 2d20 for the spearman. That'll be 15. 1, 2, needs a will saving throw. Nope, missed. Okay, we have a new round. And I don't think the Bakemono show have much choice. They're basically fighting to the death.
They never escaped.
They're not, well, they are fighting to the death. They know what's going to happen. And
Yes.
you certainly won't accept their surrenders. So,
That as well.
okay. He's going to step 1 to there to get closer to his boss. And the least armored person here, I believe, is you, Kyūryū, so he will go for you.
Least armored. I'm
Missed.
most armored.
Most armored of who? Between you and the
Oh,
armored
yeah,
Ashigaru?
you mean the Ashigaru? No, yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's missed anyway, the dick.
The spearman. 15. Nope.
Where are you? Where are you, Kyūryū? I can't see you. We're standing on somebody else.
Here.
Yes, he's standing on a goblin.
Oh, right. Okay, that's why I couldn't see you.
And this guy will kind of step back to here and attempt to strike you. Oh,
won't
nice
help.
one.
It won't help you, mate, unless you kill me outright. Which
5
you might do
points.
with it.
5 points.
I'm not dead yet. Thinking about it, but I'm not dead yet.
Jolly good.
It's the closest I've been to death ever.
And
I think.
Asakura. Good lord. Kosa still hasn't knocked him down.
No.
Uh,
How do they look? Are they?
they're both staggering. They're not looking at all well.
Okay.
We're both getting onto our last legs.
And this, the Bakemono that's, when it lets me do it, the Bakemono that's there, is he engaged with the samurai?
He appears to be fighting these spear-armed samurai, yes.
Right, okay, but there's no way around that way, is there? So, okay.
But basically, you can go round through that hex because he's only got a 2 hex engagement range. It's a short spear.
Yeah, so I'll go across to there to begin with.
Okey-doke. Fair enough. Kosa.
Right, Sunshine, my turn.
Step in and wallop, presumably.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to die if I don't put him down now, so... right, 1d6 plus 2.
Flat.
Yes.
He had
Come on.
3 left.
I've done 6.
Well, it's pretty obvious he was going to snuff it.
Not necessarily. It almost took me out. Pretty damn close.
Well, that's what you expect from
Oh, yeah.
Bakemono show bosses.
Yep.
Okay, Kyūryū, are you finally going to get this guy?
Hope so. Yes. D6 plus
Okay.
4. 7 damage.
Flat.
Splat. Nice.
So that's that. You don't. Which just leaves one solitary, lonely-looking Bakemono show.
Who appears to be pretty much surrounded.
Yep.
Nowhere to go, Sunshine. Nowhere to go.
Well, he could try getting revenge for his boss, because
He could do indeed. He might well claim his Bushido off me. He's lucky.
You might be between him and his exit.
It doesn't even need to be that lucky, actually.
Unfortunately, we've got kind of 2 wakizashi and 2 spears on him.
Poking him, he's...
And a dike.
Mm-hmm.
And a daikyu, yes. Well, a wakizashi and a spear hit him. And given the number of hit points he has left, splat.
Hey. Who was that took out the last one?
That is it. There are none left.
Okay, so we do the coup de grace on the ones that are just knocked out.
That was a little bit rough.
That
I
was
didn't
fun.
really expect to survive that, to be honest.
That was a lot of fun.
Well, I think that is probably actually a good time to stop for the night, and we will go into the aftermath of the battle next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have overrun a bit.
Yeah. As long as no one minds, I don't mind running over a little bit. It was a good one, boys.
The point is, we've got the fight finished, which is good.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
fight is finished. We can now get on with the rest of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations on defeating a local threat.
Hey. GG, boys.